On the 3rd of October, we went down to see family and friends for a long weekend. What we didn't know would happen would be that Chiang Mai would be hit by another incredible flood. And this is what we found when we came back. As we drove back into the city to take my friend Charlie into his long-time digs, this is what we saw. The water had largely receded, leaving behind devastation of property and livelihoods. As we turned into what is normally the brightly lit and bustling Chiang Klan Road, this is what we came across. The scene of darkness and where all of the activity had been curtailed by the flood. We turned onto Lloyd Crow and into the hotel, seeing just how the flood in this area had affected things. Here are a few pictures of some of the things at the hotel, and then we wandered round to the Red Lion, who were trying and making a valiant effort to clean up their business. The rest of the night bazaar area was in a really big mess. Charlie safely in his digs, I set off home. The little road past Rimping that I thought I would nick down was closed off with a barrier due to the flood damage, so it was a quick multi-point turn and back up towards the bridge. wasn't quite ready for the family of pigs to come strolling across the road in front of me. Still, I managed not to hit them. Well, hello, and back on the full day. As you may have seen, did drive into the city last night, and oh blimey, I mean, the wonderful cleanup going on, but it's a hell of a job. So I'm going to walk in towards the red line, which is not operational, of course, because it's been devastated, and have a look. I'm sure a lot of it will be encouraging cleanup. But also, oh crikey, what a job on hand. I will be videoing anything that I see. Now there's obviously some evidence that there's been water here. It's fairly minimal, but there's a concrete block here. And it wasn't here before, so it must have been swept here, I'm guessing. Well, it's pretty clear that the water was all the way up there, debris swept in, and a tarry puddle that you'd want to avoid. Onward. Well, it's very clear, as it's sealed off, that there was major flooding in the underpass, surprise, surprise, that leads to Big C. So you can't go that way to Big C. I guess you've got to go all the way around. I'm sure it's open. I imagine it'll dry out fairly quickly. I've just seen a motorbike come up, so maybe it'll be open later today.
I'll be here waiting. I'll be here waiting. Ooh.
I'm at the junction, and once again I'm faced with a situation where water is bubbling up, and I'm not overly sure whether I'll get through down there. I'll give it a go though anyway. Yep, still damp here. Well, that's through there, 4 or 5 inches. What can you expect? Right, let's see how we go. Well, I am down in the area where my little man and my little lady friends live, and as you can see, we're further in now, and just look at the debris that's been collected. What I can see here is one of the people that I say hello to cooking on the side of something else. Howdy carp. Oh. As you can see, whilst the bulk of the area is dry, there are still some things where there's quite a flow of flood water having to escape from things and down some of the soils. I will continue now towards the crossing with my wet feet. A couple of kilometers to go now, and as you can see, there's still the clear up going on. I must have been heartbreaking. I really do think so. Walking down towards the market, and as you would expect, getting everything cleaned, repaired, trying to organise life after the flood, beavering away. A lot of work going on, flood damaged bikes to be cleaned out.
things I didn't expect to see was our normal sticky rice vendor being opened. Man, there's a lot of mud nearby. Right, look at that. Devastation all over the place. That is where we buy our pet food. Really. I think that might take some recovery. There's a lot of mud to be cleared up, and I'm heading towards Little Lane. I have no idea just how muddy this will be. We'll give it a go. Well, I shall be putting the phone in the pocket before I do this. Not only is it slutty, but it may well be slippy. The cleaning crew busy at work, and the ping now significantly reduced, but in the distance a muddy what was cafe. Well, I would say that looks like it's going to need one hell of a clear out, and that's before the river recedes. You can see from the tree just how far it was up. Quite incredible. Well, I have been a walk round. I've got some wet and actually muddy feet. Some of the mud is pretty bad. And I'm in happy drink on Campen Ding. And to be honest, Campen Ding looks like it has at best had minimal coverage. You know, nobody seems to have been flooded out. Here, yeah, they're drying the cushions out, but you know, no damage on the floor. Those that know Campen Ding will know that there's a multitude of massage shops and they're working. So over here seems okay.
The magnificent cleanup continues, but that's all from me for now.